Hello everyone, welcome to my video about how each consonant sounds are produced using two key ideas, the mode of articulation and the place of articulation. In this lesson, I'll break down how each sound is formed using clear visual and example. So first we have manner of articulation. So what is manner of articulation? Manner of articulation describes how the airflow is manipulated as it moves through the vocal tract during speech. So the first manner of articulation is the plosives or stops. Speech sounds made by briefly blocking airflow in the mouth and releasing it with the verse. For examples, we have put your pen, look your bag, took your tan, look your beep, cut your key, good your gam. Second, we have fricatives, sounds created when air squeezes through a small opening, causing continuous friction. For example, in fish, in voice, in think, in ghost, in snake, in zebra, in shoe, in vision. So the third one is affricates, a combination of a stop and a fricative. Air is stopped completely and then released with friction. For example, your cheese, your jam. The fourth one is nasal. Sounds made with the airflow passes through the nose because the soft palate is lowered. For example, in mouth, in nose, in lung. So the fifth one is approximates. Sounds formed with the tongue or lips, pop close to another articulator but don't create turbulent airflow. So approximates are divided into two, which is liquids and glides or sleepy vowels. So liquid sounds similar to vowels, but functions as consonants at the beginning or end of a syllable. Example, L in leaf, R in run. So the second one is glides or sleepy vowels. So continuous movement between articulatory positions. For example, ya in yellow, wa in water. So for the last one is top or flop. Sound made when the tongue makes a single, very quick contact with the roof of the mouth. For example, her in ladder in American English. So now let us move on to places of articulation with meanings and an example.
So when we say places of articulation, it is where a sound is produced.
First, we have the bilabial. It is produced using both lips together. For example, P for pen, B for bat, M for moon. The second one, we have labiodactyl, produced with the lower lip touching the upper front teeth. For example, for fun, M for van. For the third one, we have dental or interdental, made with the tongue between the teeth, slightly touching that. For example, think, or this. For the fourth one, we have alveolar, produced with the tongue against the ridge just behind the upper teeth. For example, T for top, D for dog, for sweet, Z for zoo, for net, L for leaf. For the fifth one, we have post-alveolar. With the stress behind the alveolar, reach with the thumb slightly further back. For example, sh for sheep, j for genre, ch for chair, j for jar. For the sixth one, we have polyp, made with the middle of the tongue raised toward the hard palate. For example, yeah or yes. The seventh one, we have velar, produced with the back of the tongue against the soft palate. For example, k for cat, g for go, m for some. We have glotal, produced using the vocal folds as the main articulator. For example, ha in hat, and global steps that catch in. Uh-oh.
Last but not the least, we have retroflex. Sounds made by curling the tongue tip back toward the hard palate, specifically contacting the alveolar ridge. For example, sh in ship, ch in chip.
And this is all for today's lesson, and I hope you learned something from this video. This is Fernandez, and have a good day.